At first, they think that some people think that. Whoa! Idle. Yeah, some people who don't know me very well. Hate all of this, and I was like, wait, what are you showing them? Like, no, I'll show them like the picture of the main have the website. You know what? I should probably start with this. A page on the website. Alright. Sorry guys, we were talking about other business-related things, but we're here for the grand finals of Super Smash Sans Frontiers.
So it looks like, okay, if we go based off of the chat, MINTOS is the favorite here.
Yeah, I think that of recent times, MINTOS would be the favorite in this matchup. Ferf has had a lot of trouble with Cloud in recent times. You know, even I, when I'm like not practicing or not doing that well and that sort of stuff.
So are you saying like MINTOS might even be favored to win as well? Or
I think that because Ferf has A, been doing poorly versus Cloud recently, and B, gets more tilted against Cloud recently, that MINTOS has the favor, yeah.
Okay.
But traditionally, it would have been Ferf, right? But recently, it's been MINTOS.
Well, I mean, he just
took it right there.
MINTOS is the lead right now, so
he is.
It looks like what you're saying is accurate.
He won the last NCSU tournament. Very good. That's very, very good. That's terrifying because as Clouds, you have to DI out immediately. But if you DI out immediately, you might just die off the side to something else dumb. Okay. And the jab gonna catch that air dodge landing. That's a nice way to set things up because the jab hit angle is so good because it sends them low. Nice. Wow.
Oh yeah, he read the spin dash recovery.
Right. It's pretty darn risky to use regular cross slash in a lot of circumstances in this matchup, but if you do it intelligently, then you can get a lot of percent. That was so good. Wow. Good recovery by MINTOS though.
Yeah, I mean, if Ferf had waited though, he was probably good.
Right.
He didn't have a jump. He had to drift to the ledge, so that was super risky, but it saved us.
It paid off, yeah. And first,
time.
getting the spring, like quote-unquote gimp in order to remove limit, super duper important. That means that Ferf is now not like about to lose the match, right? Oh yeah, you gotta be so careful with that.
So wait, so this is something I didn't know. It looked like that Sonic can just interrupt your cross slash.
He fell behind Cloud.
And so like one of the hits didn't connect, and then he upbeat out of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I just couldn't tell what I saw. So if Sonic is solidly in the move, he can't like upbeat out of it.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
The only character... Well, no, I think that was because of a glitch or something like that as well. I was going to say, like, there's only been a handful of characters that I've seen escape any form of cross-slash just legitimately outright, and one of them is Ganon with up air. But, again, I think that was because one of the hits missed.
So it looks like both players are just feeling each other out, trying to... Oh. Well, I was going to say land their kill option.
Right.
But he just kind of burned his limit there. I'm sure it's what this will do though is put pressure on Ferf to go in because he doesn't want Cloud
to get limit back.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you might think that, but in my experience from playing Ferf and Arse so many times, they are totally content at times at just running away from you.
Okay,
like
so they
blanket
have the mindset
statement.
of, like you're gonna get limit anyway.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, that's a good mindset to have.
Yeah, it's good to understand that, like, you know, people for a long time said, charging limit forces me to approach. It doesn't force you to approach. It kind of incentivizes you to not, or disincentivizes camping, right? That's more of what it's doing to you.
The reason why I said it's a good mindset is because the Cloud might expect you. Like, he might charge limit expecting you to go in anyway.
I do that sometimes, for sure, yeah. It's also like when people start having the blanket statement mind of just being campy, then all of a sudden my up air baits don't work, right? Try to like
you tried to read an air dodge there.
I see.
Ferf jumped out of that situation.
Yeah, most of the players that have a lot of experience against me, so most of the people in TMG and things like that, know to not air dodge after down tilt because I've hit all of them with forward air.
Yeah, and it's much better to just take the up air or something.
Yeah.
There or whatever. I would assume up air would catch the jump, right? If you immediately jump up air, then you'll catch their jump.
Like a lot of the times, yeah, but it's really dependent. Yeah. But it's the same thing as like when you get jabbed by Marth, you know, you get tipper jabbed by Marth, and it's like, well, I could air dodge and maybe die at 40, or I could jump and get hit by forward air, you know? It's like, oh, I'm gonna jump every time. Okay, he gets the grab there. The best thing that MINTOS has done with his cloud as opposed to all the other clouds is he has really developed the grab game to what it's supposed to be. And so he gets a lot of grabs, and that's what's been serving him lately. As I've been talking about players getting kind of more and more campy in the very, very recent times. And so because of that, he gets tons of grabs now, and that's really been a big improvement for his game.
Yeah, I mean, if you land grab a lot, you're not getting kills off of it, but you're getting percent.
Right.
Cloud without limit has good kill options at like, especially this,
right,
especially
yeah,
like 140. You have so many options.
Of course, yeah.
So I mean, putting on percent has a lot of value.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the whiff dash attack. That's where, like we were talking before about the differences between some dash attacks, and I was talking about Cloud's lag on his is actually quite a bit. And that's kind of what I'm meaning there. Okay, and we see him going for these regular cross slashes. Luckily for him, it was while Ferf was retreating, so there was too much risk to it. It's a throw, yeah. Oh, actually, Spring Red's in there to catch him up. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, if he DI'd in, oh. Okay, in the back throw there. I would have waited a little bit to try and let the Smash Roll platform pass, because it gave MINTOS just a few too many options. But the back throw was the correct choice one way or the other. Oh, wow.
So he read the jump back air, but he just didn't dash attack early enough, it was like. Ferf did it really low. He did it at a really good spacing. So it was like only one frame of the dash attack, the lowest one was going to connect, and it didn't. Yeah, it was probably better just to not challenge it.
Right, honestly, that's... Sonic's short hop back air is so good against the Smash Roll platform that you just don't challenge it.
It's not... It looks like Ferf might be out of his slug.
Yeah, I see. He's getting it really strong.
I think they still could go either way.
Right.
I think MINTOS obviously can still like pull out wins.
Of course. So, and he's got a whole nother set.
Yeah. So we'll just have to see how he adapts.
Okay, almost got limit here. It's going to be a pretty big boon. MINTOS, pretty good hit rate with actually connecting up air to finishing touch when he lands a landing up air at the correct percent. It's so close again. And we passed it now, but I was getting ready to say that we were in it. Okay, catches the air dodge after that spin jump. In those circumstances, this will be a good detail for Ultimate for a lot of you guys. That's death, yeah. No barely night DI very correctly. That is awesome. So I assumed it was death because the typical DI, like holding in or holding straight out, both would have killed him. But if you do a diagonal that's not one of the notches, he would have lived there. He did it. So good job to him. Shoot, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about how to do up airs against people on platforms, but we're past that point now. Dash attack taking the first stock of the game. Spring Jump it, yep, okay. Okay, and that grab's going to put him in up air, finishing touch percentage. He's pushing him out, though, considering how much rage he has. Okay, but
I mean, it looks like to me that he's just trying to tack on as much percent.
He is, yeah.
Maybe he's not feeling confident. I haven't really seen him land that up air.
Not today, yeah.
So I understand why he's not feeling confident in it.
Right. I think I'm just thinking about it a lot because it's Town and City. But one way or another, he's got Ferf at 103, which is a really nice percentage for a lot of Cloud's regular kills. Oh, good turnaround jab. There, 122 cross slash is going to kill from virtually anywhere on the stage. Oh, getting really close. Now, Spring Ride, unfortunately, just basically doesn't work with Cloud. So he's not going to be able to get anything like that. Short hop up there.
Okay. There you go. MINTOS taking a game.
There we go. First game of his in Grand Finals. Ferf only needs to win one more to make the reset. But, of course, again, we have that whole set after that. Alright, going to Town City. I was about to say in the last match, I was really surprised that he used Town City as a counter pick, because this is where Ferf picks when he wants to counter pick Cloud. So we're going to go straight back. I will say that this is...
I'm just going to move this out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. This is a way better stage for Cloud than a lot of people give it credit for. You know, a lot of people think of like, oh, well, FD is typically Cloud's worst stage, you know, and that sort of stuff. But sometimes the FD and especially Town City are just really, really strong for him.
Oh, it makes his limit up B kill earlier too.
That's true, you're right.
When that move can kill you, it's pretty scary to deal with.
It is, yeah. Like on this stage, you get to like 100, and it's like, wow, I guess I can't land on his shield anymore, right? But on the flip side, MINTOS at 100 now. Oh, we saw that was definitely an up air finishing position. You can kind of tell it when they do like the backflip animation with Cloud most of the time, and they land empty where you would normally see them like try and do a back air or something like that. That's oftentimes that up air attempt. It's like a feign to try and get them to either spot dodge or hold shield, so you either get it or you just
I think that might be it.
Yeah, it's dead. Okay, Ferf really taking hold of game 4.
Honestly, Ferf could just play super defensive right now, and he can make it really hard on MINTOS.
Right, we've got... Go ahead.
It looks like he's still, pressing in and attacking a lot.
Oh my gosh,
but it's working for him. So
it really is. He's got it, and there we go. Takes the limit. Just to catch jump off.
And I feel like it's just him pressing his momentum while he has it.
Again, that talk that I was talking about before, where Ferf has gotten a lot more reckless and a lot more aggressive. Not that it's worked out worse for him. Just an interesting change from the traditional, Ferf that's timed me out multiple times, Oh, he rolled in. Okay. Oh, good. Low up B. Able to still get the projectile out.
MINTOS is doing a pretty good job. Whenever Sonic up B's and doesn't have any jump or any options, he's making sure to at least get some kind of punish in.
Right. The nair if they're behind you or up air if they're in front of you, sort of thing. Okay. Ooh, and there. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep. So is that just like his I'm desperate option?
Basically, that's what it ultimately rounds out to.
I remember a long time ago you told me Gale had one, the Falcon.
Side B. It's such a classic one. Run past you side B, yeah. Just Raptor boost him.
So I haven't verified this yet, but I'm trying to remember. I have a text. I think Falcon's Raptor Boost has
super armor and ultimate
hitbox.
That's
like when he spawns the hitbox.
Oh, right, when he spawns the hitbox, yeah. I've heard that. I've never seen it, but apparently in Ultimate, yeah, guys, apparently in Ultimate, Raptor Boost has super armor if it gets triggered.
Have you seen the knee, like the frame data of his knee, like the landing line on it?
I know that it's less.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how much less.
It has less launch, like it has less knockback.
Okay,
but the shield damage is what people are talking about with that move.
Right,
because it does
25.
Yeah, it does so much shield damage.
Ooh, barely misses that, and the down smash can sit at a really low angle. I actually don't like the forward air there, but able to get back both players now in a relatively even setting, but super tense considering how they haven't really been able to get back into a perfect neutral situation since. MINTOS air dodging into that platform, but no punish. Oh, here we go with the grabs. Wow, that was so fast! And he was waiting with the up air. I think that was actually a late hit. And pushed him off of the top. Now this could be Ferf's tournament stock here.
Oh wow! I can't believe it.
Yeah, the up.
Angled it up too.
He angled it up. Yeah, that was smart. He used forward smash as an anti-air. I'm done. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the actual glove didn't touch Cloud at all. It was just like a warp hitbox around his fist.
It's like I've been watching My Hero Academia lately. It's like, you know, Deku's thing where he like punches the air and like, you know, everything around it just gets obliterated. It's that exact same thing. That's Sonic. Oh my gosh.
Sonic is Deku.
Sonic is Deku.
Said by Jacob.
Right. Alright. At 52%, MINTOS isn't very far behind. We got 4 minutes.
This is basically still even. I mean, this is very even right now.
Right.
And I'm saying just because Cloud has limit, but when he loses limit, it's going to be more in Sonic's favor.
Right. And we've seen a couple times so far where MINTOS will throw it out assuming that Ferf will go in with something. So Ferf maybe going to be able to bait it out once again. Maybe going to be able to steal it with the spring, but one way or another.
That's why he just stalled with the side B a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, he's just trying to make out to using side B, but...
Oh, dangerous scenario right there, and almost a death. Yeah, so what prevented it there is that he actually connected... Oh, that's going to be the first set. Wow. Wow.
Super close, though.
Yeah, this is good.
So what do you think? Is this going to go to game 10?
Yes, I think it is. So yeah, what prevented the up air finishing touch there is, interestingly, he's like a couple frames too early. He just did the up air too high. And that made it too late. He just connected with it like a couple frames too early. He just did the up air too high. And that made it too late. It's a weirdly fragile combo. Despite how big the percent window is to connect it, it is weirdly fragile.
Like, Sonic forward air is just such a great kill option whenever you get in that percent range. It's so fast.
It's a really good option in this matchup. It's kind of your... you think they're going to back air and you just can run up and forward air them, and that starts something for Sonic, things like that. Okay, a slight lead for Ferf this time. MINTOS has done, I think, full cross slash every time he's hit shield every time today. Because he was doing that versus me as well. Looks like we've got some MINTOS fans in the chat. To remind you, if you didn't see it earlier, he beat Ferf in winners finals early in the tournament, so he's actually the guy that sent Ferf to losers. So you know, it did go to game 5, so it's super duper possible for him to win it here as well. Even percentage though, it feels like slight Cloud favor considering positioning and that he's got that limit. Good grab. Oh, he actually went in that time. Barely gonna die, yeah.
I loved how they both ran each other, then ran away, then they both ran at each other,
right.
and ran away. And I guess Minto caught on to just running in again and just decided to
let it loose there, yeah. Sometimes it is just a guessing game, and you just, do rock when they do scissors. Oh, in Cloud's, I saw that tweet recently where it was like, fighting games really are just rock, paper, scissors, where all the low tiers don't have rock and the high tiers have a gun. And that was Cloud's gun. Looking for the back there. They're actually just going to catch it with the grab right there. It's going to kill. Barely not. Ooh.
Okay, so he waited that time. He probably remember how he recovered high like a while back?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was like game 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad Ferf might remember that situation and waited.
Oh, he's almost got limit once again. He's got max rage, but this is an up throw death. Yeah. At about 190 is when Sonic can kill with that without rage on most stages. I only know all this junk, by the way. There's probably some people in chat who are like, wow, he knows these characters so well or something like that. I only know it because I play Cloud. I don't know this much about like every other character. Okay, once you do those attacks on shield, that's when it becomes a lot easier for Cloud to do the up air out of shield to punish. But if he does the spring and Cloud tries to up air, a lot of times he'll get hit. So it's kind of, there's like a mini rock, paper, scissors when Sonic spin dashes Cloud's shield. Oh! Okay, wow. Dash attacks there. Long forgotten mechanic. If you have higher percent, you have less legend vulnerability in this game. Rolls on, but actually doesn't get the cross slash. Ferf, probably the fastest smasher in the state, getting out of that grab.
Yeah, you could just hear him mashing.
Yeah. Ooh, wow, that was so close to that dash attack connecting.
Anyway, this is pretty scary for Sonic right now because I believe up B will kill him.
Definitely, yeah.
He has to really watch out attacking his shield with certain attacks.
Right. Good dodge of the dash attack. MINTOS actually going a little bit out there with those. If he's not careful, it could be the end of the game.
Oh, man. So you can hear, I guess that was Ferf panicking when he did that homing attack.
Right, that was a misinput. Every time I see somebody's shield homing attack, I hear Chris in my head saying, why don't you just spot dodge it? Because that's what he would say when people would just let him hit their shields with this.
Twice, MINTOS grabbed him and just pummeled twice. And then
Ferf got out. Yeah, it's because you can get one less pummel on Ferf than every other player in this state. Alright, there we go. The barely spaced up air. Taking, or letting him get the forward tilt because of the whiff punish.
He was at, like, when he grabbed it above mid 140, so, like, might as well just, you could down throw him to get him off stage.
Right.
I mean, he took the stock, so.
When I find players that do that, because, like, I found one of those guys in my Super Smash Con pool one time where I grabbed him, and it was like most of what he was able to do in neutral and stuff like that was really regular and wasn't troublesome. But every time I grabbed him, he mashed like his life depended on it, and so I would just like grab him and throw him once, or throw him immediately, or pummel him once and throw him. You know, you just gotta do that. You just gotta let it happen. Okay, nice. Wow, that interesting movement with the spin dash allowing him to get the back air. Percent lead for Ferf. Oh wait, did I not update the game score? Who won that last one?
MINTOS won the last one. But the game that just happened.
Yeah, I did update it because that was the first game of the second set. All right,
we're good. MINTOS just won. So.
Right. Okay. All right, nice air dodging that. MINTOS advancing with the up air, so he's unable to get an air dodge punish on it. Good grab of the roll as soon as he became vulnerable. Wow.
Didn't react to him fast enough.
Okay, shields the forward tilt. That's going to be a nice little punish there with the back throw. Catches the limit.
Yeah, he's going to have to burn it. This is really good for Sonic. He doesn't have to be scared of one cross slash or anything like that.
Right. Having the percent advantage. The time has run out a decent bit. So if this stock doesn't get taken soon, we could be in a timeout game here. I see you chuckling, but like this is what has to go through my mind when I play Ferf, because my playstyle versus Ferf is just like, well, I guess I'm going to back here for 6 minutes. It's kind of boring, but it helps me play against him. Gets the grab on Sonic after the forward tilt. Alright, and DI'd, yeah, either out or no DI's didn't die.
So you try to be tricky by down airing and then hoping the spring would hit him.
Right. Oh, don't try that at 0. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, MINTOS is just getting it right now.
He really is, and if he gets another one of those...
yeah, you were so right about him getting a lot of grabs. He just got like 3 in the span of like 10 seconds.
That's his advantage state, actually. Like you saw right there, like
But he has limit, and he has rage, and Sonic is at 80.
Right.
He wasn't at 80 when he was grabbing a bunch, but you're still going to be scared of Cloud because he has limit.
Right.
So that's really smart. Oh, he's... Okay, so he went for the grab again. Let's see if Brain like adjusts to it.
Okay, auto
so
cancel down there.
Cute dash attack. You know, maybe we're talking a little too loud.
No, Ferf has headphones in, and I don't think that MINTOS is paying any attention to us.
Cloud, with this much rage, I feel like dash attack's gonna kill.
I would agree, yeah. Out there, yeah.
That was a horrible situation because when Cloud has that many kill options, you can't whip an attack above him. You can't
spot
any,
dodge.
You can't have any like lag in front of him.
Right.
Yeah, you can't spot dodge. It's just super hard to pull that back.
Right. Yeah. Also, this is only going to be relevant for 1 more month. But man, I've got to tell people, and you should definitely have. Yeah, I think you should probably have the mic a little bit closer. But don't spot dodge when Cloud jumps, man. People do that sometimes, and I'm like, that's how I get like almost all of my up air finishing touches. Is I grab people like 3 times, and then I jump in front of them, and they spot dodge, and I up air finishing touch them. That's almost always how it happens. And like, people get to like 130, and I grab them 2 or 3 times, and then I run up and I jump backwards, and they spot dodge, and I back air them, and I win. Right? It's like people recently, like the reason why I lost. Phil today, and the reason why I've been losing to Ben pretty solidly over. It's like people recently, like the reason why I lost to like Phil today, and the reason why I've been losing to Ben pretty solidly over most of the past days, besides the last time we played, is because they've just been holding shield against me every time I jump. That's really important.
Yeah, so they're just not getting hit by like your typical like kill option.
Right. Yeah, the easy stuff. Yeah. But back into this, Ferf with a slight lead. Ferf, of course, has to... Ooh. That was okay.
Yeah, it looked like he clanked with the spring or something.
Yeah. But that's fine, as long as he gets rid of the limit, that's really the goal, right?
Oh, he's in a
really good.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, the jump forward, make him air dodge, reverse, like as you're pulling backwards.
He barely caught him with the last bit of that.
Right, yeah.
I actually didn't think it was going to kill. Did he, like, DI that poorly?
He back aired into the blast zone because he had no jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was in a horrible position anyway, so he was going to probably die.
Right, he actually only could have come back if Ferf saved him. He had RCO airspeed and everything. It was just a terrible, terrible situation. Okay, almost with limit back, but Ferf really playing really confidently here. As you can see him doing it, the short hop up air auto cancels and things like that as baits.
He tried to catch him before he landed. Didn't time it right.
Yeah. Okay, MINTOS is staying content to... I was about to say to charge limit, but then rushes in with his patented grab.
that looked like a shield post. You can see his face.
Right.
Like Ferf's like, what?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
That's actually kind of hard to do. Like, okay. They're just staring each other down.
This right here. We talked about classic Ferf things. That is like number 2 on the classic Ferf things.
I haven't seen this.
Is stop and stare. He stopped and stared at an opponent. I'm not joking. For 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Why?
His opponent.
Wait, how did that even happen?
His opponent didn't approach him, and he didn't approach his opponent. Like at least 5.5 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was like it's on video. It's like the worst set of all time.
Dude, that sounds like.
Yeah, Dashi T. Yeah.
That sounds like Evo.
Yeah.
Just about as bad.
Oh, man. But going back into this, MINTOS at 59, so slight lose here, but or losing position. But does have limit, as we keep talking about. Took the jump, MINTOS doesn't have a jump, and the forward smash.
So I guess he knew Cloud didn't want to, like... I don't know why he didn't DI towards the ledge, I guess.
Yeah, I really don't know, actually. That's
but, I was thinking maybe he like probably flew a little bit, or he thought he flew a little bit further than he actually did. So he was DIing in because he doesn't. If you have limit, you want to be as close to the ledge as possible, so you don't burn your limit. You want to be able to use your jump to recover, and that's it.
Right.
So I can understand why he DI'd in, but maybe he just didn't position himself right.
I think that's so whenever you see these players that rise up pretty darn fast, like this, I think what you see is that they just don't have experience against certain things. It's like not playing against Kai. It's like you don't always know that the Sonic might just wait on the ground and F smash you. As plain as that sounds, he might just every time he plays a Sonic, they aren't the person.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good just to sit there and do a reaction rather than try and like read them recovering.
Right.
If you have a really good fast kill option, just see what the Cloud does and reacts to him.
Right. Okay, strong. Oh, I forgot to update the score. It is 1 for Ferf now, and he's got a strong lead in this next game on Town and City.
Okay. He hasn't really landed like. So he got 2 up airs off of that.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it could be just Ferf being good at escaping out of that situation. But you'll see a lot. I mean, that's like what Cloud's famous for, is just juggling you and putting on so much percent.
I think,
but I mean, Sonic is hard to juggle anyway. It sometimes depends on what he has.
Right. But you are right in that there are more guaranteed up airs than he's getting. I think this is the kind of thing that we're like. So each Cloud in North Carolina has kind of gotten well known for being able to do one thing particularly well, like better than the others and that sort of stuff, And MINTOS, we've talked about the grabs and that sort of stuff. But not with the up airs, It seems like most of the Clouds over time have not been able to get as many up airs as possible. So I would agree with that.
Ooh, and there he goes catching Sonic as he's trying to land.
Right.
I think honestly that's another thing that he's doing well against Ferf. Is he may not be juggling it, but he is punishing his landings when he's used up all of his options.
Right. Good. Wow. Early spin dash, jumps and gets backwards there, or gets back there for the back air. Pretty close to even. And that right there is why cross slash is really quite risky against Sonic. That was actually a small punish compared to what you get a lot of times.
I think there's a lot of pressure on Ferf right now. I mean, this is his last stock potentially.
Right. I think he's really feeling it. MINTOS looking pretty relaxed as usual, and it looks like his play is pretty relaxed as well. I like stuff like that happening, yeah.
Alright, so he...
Caught his jump.
Oh. Why didn't he up air there? That was interesting.
It looked like a nair came out, yeah.
Yeah, he naired for sure.
Right.
I feel like up air would have been a better option. But
yeah, up air.
I mean, MINTOS probably knows better than me.
Up air would have hit faster, but one way or another, he was just a little late on the air dodge punish. Barely air dodging that there. Ferf going straight to center stage. Looks like he doesn't want to get caught on the ledge and be in a situation on the ledge against Cloud. Oh, wow. Nerve-wracking situation, but he gets the grab.
Well, he has limit, so he much easier time recovering.
Oh, he caught limit.
He's probably done.
Yep, and that's untechable because it's Cloud's up B. Wow, that was really, really...
Alright, so I would say he clutched it out with that.
that was extremely nerve-wracking, and we got to Game 5, just like we predicted. This is a good finale for Sans. I'm glad about this. We're also seeing like the North Carolina Classic in Sonic, right? You know.
Are you saying that Ferf is carrying on the spirit of Kai?
He's carrying on. That's what those F smashes are, man. Do it for the ferns. We've got both Landon Ferf fans and Mintos fans in chat. Please, you know, hit 1 for Mintos and 2 for Ferf. Let me know what you want to do. I'm guessing the up air, trying to do up air, down air. Pretty unconventional combo, but usually used at the ledge by MK Leo to get early kills. Oh, we get Gale in here. Thinking of going down memory lane, that's the opponent for Ferf in the Arcadian way back when they prior to them being PR'd. Okay, pretty even.
So it looks like a lot of these games so far, around like low to mid % range, is just them dashing around and like trying to fake each other out. They're basically playing chicken with each other.
Right.
And I mean, that's basically Sonic in a nutshell too. He's gonna like charge, spin dash, and like shield cancel it, or run at you and run back.
Right.
So something that you just have to be accustomed to dealing with.
Oh, he's gets grabs.
What basically I'm getting at is it's good on Mintos for not like letting that get to him at all, and he's just doing it right back where he's playing that chicken game with Sonic.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I said that was like. Well, what did I say that was like StarCraft? Anyway, moving on. I do love StarCraft. Okay, good. Got right back into the semi there. And all the
wow,
Mintos
that's
fans
like super close.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Unable to take the limit, so they just still let it go. Whoa, wow.
That spring kind of saved him because he was definitely going to follow him and probably up air him again.
Right. Oh, that was a grab opportunity.
Okay, so this is like super tense situation right here.
I'm so nervous. That was it. I'm so wow, that was really good.
He saw Mintos drifting in that direction, I guess, right? And
yeah.
Just read that the roll was going to go that way. I think that's kind of a common thing to do.
Right, and then the back air to seal out that stock there. Okay, last stock for both players. Now, what Landon really wants to do is to be able to build Mintos about to 80 and then take the limit, because then he'll be already near kill percent, near get percent, and all that sort of stuff, and he won't be getting limit for being beat up to that point.
Oh, this could be a turning point for Mintos.
It looks like it, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, so he didn't get the juggle for as long as he wanted. This is really important for Ferf, because now they're essentially both back into a neutral state with each other.
Right.
Oh, and it looks like Ferf has been kind of outplaying him in this last game a little bit.
Right. Catches the spin dash, no follow-up.
Oh man, that was so close though.
Oh, and Mitch was actually missing the grab he's been getting all set long, up tilt.
So many of these moves are so close to hitting.
I know. We're definitely seeing a little bit of flubs here as both players are surely really nervous. Again.
Okay, he ran away.
Yeah, Ferf really just trying to not get on that ledge. Back here connects.
Wow. You rarely see that trade, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty rare, definitely, considering the speed of Sonic's back air. They're both running around, both really want grabs, but they're
who's going to read the roll first?
That's good. Okay, that's it. Nope. And that is grand finals. Oh, wow.
All right, congratulations to Ferf.
Congratulations. Yeah, that was such a long comeback. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Woo. Fantastic ending to Sans. Glad you all watched.
Yeah, and good job to Mintos too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He definitely put up a great fight. That could have gone either way easily.
I agree, yeah. Yeah, MINTOS overcame, in terms of PR today, MINTOS overcame me, overcame deepblue, and then overcame Ferf once. Oh, thank you. And so making it really far throughout this. But Ferf ultimately taking it. Almost always have problems. And like